There are a lot of small businesses, women-owned small businesses, veteran-owned small businesses, economically disadvantaged small businesses that are crushing it in the government contracting space. And we don't see a lot of these examples, so it's not clear to us how well these companies are doing. But my goal with this series is to highlight few companies that are doing really well that could be a small business like yours. And today, the niche and the company that I found is in the staffing or human resources services, and they are the LDM Group LLC. Now, this company, and I found this through the SAMSearch partnership search, and this company is a really interesting one. So you can see here with the description they have that they are a SBA women-owned small business, and they focus on management consulting. Their focus, as I've mentioned, is human resources and capital consulting services. They offer program management office support, and I thought that's really interesting. And I'll show you exactly how much money they made and how well they have been doing. But I thought, let me actually go and view their capability statement. And I was really impressed because it's very clear and obvious, their NAICS codes, their certification, the history of the company, what differentiates them. And you can see here that they highlight what they have on call 24/7, which is pretty good. Then you have here their past performances, which we're going to get to. But I thought that's pretty good. These are certified SBA, women-owned small business, economically disadvantaged women-owned small business, and they are crushing it. Why not more businesses like this business? If you go on their website, I was also impressed. It's a pretty clean website. They exactly lay out what they focus on. They have here that they're SBA, they're on the GSA schedule. You can see here the first thing they introduce with is the certifications that they have. What they do, as you can see, federal DOD human resource support. They have business operation workforce solutions. So it's clear what they do. They help the government with staffing and human resources. Not a lot of contracts in that space, by the way, which talks a lot about how well they're doing. And also you can see here that they have their GSA schedule, which is pretty good. Now, going back to this, I want to show you how well this company has been doing. So if you look at past performances, you could see on USAspending.gov that they have made millions of dollars over the past few years. So you can see this one, 2026, 2024, 24, 23, 25. This one is 2025 as well, 2023. So let's actually go and view their full USAspending.gov profile. And you could see here that this company, $1.6 million obligation, almost $600,000, almost $600,000 again, almost $500,000. And that's over the past few years. You could see here what they are winning. So this one is information management support. This one is human resources support. This one is some sort of nutrition technologist. So they probably helped assign someone a specific job the government was looking for. This one is staffing. HR search support, retirement and benefits. How much is that? $400,000. And it's just ongoing. I like this business a lot because it's not rocket science to get into this space. Like it's obviously a lot of work, a lot of hard work. They did really well. But human resources and staffing, this space is not too difficult to get into, to be honest with you. But if you have your certifications, you have your website, you have your UEI, you have a capability statement that stands out, you have a resume that speaks for itself, you highlight your NAICS codes everywhere. So you can see the NAICS codes that they have here. They have their NAICS codes highlighted on the capability statement as well. You can see all their NAICS codes. They have their certifications and they worked really hard, obviously, but they managed to get a lot of past performances. We're talking millions and millions of dollars. And that's just the federal spending I found on USAspending.gov. If we go to their capability statement, we will find other contracts that they have won with other agencies. And I think it mentioned somewhere that they also work with the state government, if I'm not mistaken. This is a small business that really understood government contracting well, and the results are showing. No shortcuts, just hard work, I would assume. If you look at their website, they really did a good job. And I only think and question how many more businesses of this can we actually get. And obviously, this is not the only business that's doing well in the staffing niche. Let me actually show you. This company, for example, is Black American veteran-owned business, and they also work in staffing. And if you could see, they're also winning government contracts. The amount is not known, but they have won government contracts. This one, Tally System. Also, let me see the certifications. They don't have any certifications, but they have won a lot of money as well. 22 million, 13 million, $37 million. These are probably bigger contracts, and they're probably subcontracting as a Black American self-certified small disadvantaged business. It's a woman-owned business as well. This one is veteran-owned business, and they have won also a lot of government contracts as a sub or maybe as a prime. So I'll have to look into the details for each one of those, but it's not like a one-off example. There are a lot of companies in the space that are doing really well. This is a new business, by the way. It was awarded in 2023, and as you can see, they have worked with the government and they have won contracts. The list goes on and on and on. So I just wanted to show you that it's not just one business. This is also a woman-owned small business, and it was established 3 years ago, and they've won government contracts. If you look at past performances, you could see this one. You could see a lot more on USAspending.gov. So it's not like a one-off example that I was trying to show you, that there are women-owned small businesses, there are small businesses, veteran-owned small businesses, economically disadvantaged small businesses that are making a killing. So if you are not in this space, then I would say you are missing out on a great opportunity. There are, as I've mentioned and I've shown, you could be a prime, you could be a subcontractor. And if you utilize this search we have here, you'll be able to find the federal, the state, the subcontracting opportunities with ease. So you could be one of these companies that I'm talking about here. If you like the series, I'll keep it going. But I've just wanted to show you an example of a small business that are crushing it with government contracting. And today we talked about a staffing government contractor. If you're serious about government contracting, make sure to get SAM Search. It will make your life a lot easier. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.